It's not very often that I say that the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals made a good ruling, but in this case, they did. Hey everybody, I'm Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. A big victory for the Second Amendment, courtesy of the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, one of the more liberal circuit courts. And they ruled in favor of the right to carry a firearm in public. The liberal Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, this is from Fox News, endorsed the right of individuals to carry firearms in public in a ruling on Tuesday, striking down a lower court argument that the Constitution only protects that right at home. Quote, analyzing the text of the Second Amendment and reviewing the relevant history, including founding era treaties and 19th century case law. The panel stated that it was unpersuaded by the counties and states' argument that the Second Amendment only has force within the home. The ruling states the case resulted from a Hawaii resident, George Young, being denied twice in 2011 as he was sought to carry a handgun. Two of the three justices, who were both appointed by Republican presidents, ruled against a lower court upholding the restriction. One of the judges wrote in his opinion, for better or worse, the Second Amendment does protect the right to carry a firearm in public for self-defense. In his dissent, Judge Richard Clifton said that states have, quote, long allowed for extensive regulations and limitations of the public carry of firearms. And so a big ruling again from the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals that Americans do have the right to carry a gun in public to protect themselves. Now, for many of us out here, this is a no-nonsense type of legislation or a type of court case here. Of course, you have the right to protect yourself in public, and more people should have the right to protect themselves in public. And I'm talking about school teachers. I'm talking about those who go to football games. I'm talking about those who even want to go to a bar and be the designated driver and don't want to have an alcoholic beverage. You should be allowed to protect yourself in public. You're going to the grocery store. You should be allowed to protect yourself in public. Even if you're going to a voting location, yes, you should be allowed to protect yourself in public. The Second Amendment is here to grant us, not only protection from states and from the federal government, but also to protect ourselves through those who want to do us harm. Whether, again, it is the federal government or whether it's a guy across the street who wants to try and take something from you and try to kill you, you have the right to defend yourself. A big win for the Second Amendment. Kudos to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals for this ruling.